Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals. We have XIPHOS Esports taking on Maximum Esports, Hyper REBORN, and from XIPHOS Esports, it's Catalyst Esports. We will have the rosters on screen shortly. Having said that, this is a best of 5 series to be able to qualify into the ISF World Championship. Basically, the team that wins or the team that is selected from the Sri Lanka Esports Association will have the chance of representing the country in the Riyadh ISF World Championship, and they will have to, of course, go through the qualifiers for ISF and hopefully do stand a chance to represent the country in Riyadh, where the lands are going to be happening. Having said that, we should have the rosters on screen from XIPHOS Esports Catalyst. We have VOLTREX, DEADZONE, SKYZONE, ZEYROX, TNC, and the Black Cat. And then representing Hyper REBORN, we have from Maximum Esports, we have UCHI, Dilshan, NIKI, Reboot, Dagger, Shadow, and Venom. Of course, this is a 5-on-5, so we have a couple of subs here as well. Going to be interesting to see who they do select to play today. Again, like I said, this is a BO5 series, so a lot to play for, as well as there's always a chance of either coming back or coming back into a game. You can drop a few games initially and then come back afterwards even. So we'll have to wait and see who is the strongest team. Both these two teams have been around for a long time. I've seen them play against each other over the years, and both very strong teams. I will be definitely interested to see who is going to come out on top between the two teams. Just waiting on the teams to be ready and the lobby to start up so that we can go into the hero pick, or in the case of Mobile Legends, legend pick, and to see what these players do pick up. It's a very fast-paced game. I mean, for those of you who don't know, it's quite similar to the likes of League of Legends, Dota 2. I think more so League of Legends more than anything else, where of course the difference is it's played on a mobile, and it's a lot more faster in terms of game time. I think a game would last like maximum of 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes maximum, depending on which way it is going. And what I like about the map itself is that it's quite small, right? Like there's a lot of action happening across the board at any given point, and the tempo of the game is quite high, so you need to be at it from the get-go. And from what we saw the women's title for Mobile Legends. It was a very dominant from one side, but having said that, it was still like a very fast-paced game, and the team that was controlling the tempo, which was from XIPHOS Esports, if I remember right, Catalyst, they essentially controlled the tempo throughout the game and was able to close things out in 2-0 fashion. That was a best of 3, and they were able to close it out very convincingly in a 2-0 fashion. But like I said, this is a BO5, so there are chances that the other team can come back and kind of get a read on what the enemy team is playing as well, in terms of the draft and the legends that they will be picking up. Just checking on teams and what delays. Hopefully we will have it on screen shortly. And of course, this is organized by the Sri Lanka Esports Association and the strategic partner Gamer.LK, who has been around for almost 20 years now. I think around 17, if I'm not mistaken. 17 or 18 years now, so quite a long time in the esports community, making sure that we have a bunch of tournaments to play. Having said that, heading into the draft, the first couple of bands, mind you, do bear with me in terms of legend names, quite out of touch in what these players are playing, as well as the game itself, but I shall try to do some justice. The first ban from Hyper REBORN is going to be Sicilian, who is a mage, most probably a mid laner more than a support. So Sicilian gets banned. I saw this getting banned in the female grand finals as well, quite a bit. I think it was XIPHOS that time around who was banning this legend continuously. So probably one of the meta legends. Might be wrong, or it might be player specific as well. All teams seem to think that this is the legend to ban most of the time.
Your team is banning.
So they gave up on one ban. Did they run out of time? Confused. Oh no, wait, they do have 2 bans, right? Is that why? I thought this ban. I might be wrong.
Let's fight to our heart's content.
Alright, we have the second ban from Hyper Reborn. Who is this legend? Well, I can't seem to place him. Looks a bit like Nolan, but not entirely sure. No. First ban from Catalyst Esports. Well, they did not ban. I don't know what's happening. Or I can't see the ban, or I don't know. Either way, it is not being seen. And we have the last ban from Hyper Reborn waiting on it. I'm not sure whether it is that I'm not seeing it on screen or whether they're actually not banning anything. Hyper Reborn also. I'm confused. I think might be a problem where I'm not seeing it. I think the bans are going through. It's just that I can't see what the bans are. Hopefully it will get sorted. Not entirely sure what the teams are doing in the draft, but yeah, hopefully it will get fixed and we will be able to see it.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are being banned. I can hear the ban sound. It's just that I can't see it on screen. But yeah, going into the first 3 picks from either side, Hyper Reborn picking first. Let's see what they do pick up. I think it's a problem within the game. Apparently, no one can see the bans, so hopefully get sorted. But at least we get instant picks from both the sides. So at least we do see the picks and not the bans. Picks seems to be coming through really fast.
Your team is picking.
Where I can't even keep up at this point. Good God. That was extremely fast picks from both the sides.
Your team is banning.
The last few picks and bans seems to be going extremely fast.
Your team is banning.
A punch for a punch.
Your team is banning.
The Dragonborn is back.
Your team is picking. I am Freya. The guardian angel of Northern Vale.
Okay, so yeah, it is a problem with the lobby, and the reason that they're just picking like crazy is because they will be rehosting the match, from what I have been told. So we will be restarting the lobby. Do stay tuned in with us. Please do bear with us, but there was a technical issue with the game itself. So we will be rehosting it, and we'll be back very, very shortly. Do stay tuned in. You're joining us live for the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals Best of 5 between Maximum Esports and XIPHOS Esports. We did have a lobby issue previously, but everything seems to be back and sorted, and we will be heading right into the pick and ban phase. And this time around, it looks like I can actually see the heroes, and we'll be able to take you all through who each and every one of these bans are. Do bear with me, but like I said, Sicilian getting banned right off the bat, just like last time, from Hyper Reborn. And then on the side of Catalyst Esports, we have Zexing being banned out. Not entirely sure who the second ban from Hyper Reborn is. Let's see whether I can find out, though. I'll try my best to find out, but in the meantime, Granger has been banned out by Catalyst Esports. He's one of their marksmen that they had taken out. We do see a lot of fighters and tanks being banned out earlier on, but it looks like they are going to be sticking to marksmen as the first couple of bans. So Sicilian and Zoxin was taken. Sorry, the two majors were taken out, and then we had the marksman being taken out by Catalyst Esports.
Come on, Dexter. It's our show time.
Waiting on the ban from Hyper Reborn. Claude is going to be their next ban. So last ban from Catalyst Esports before we go into the first 3 picks from either side. Seems to be taking their time with these bans by the looks of it. Running out of times by the looks of it.
Time to drop the beat
They
of the
do
flash.
finally ban. Who have they taken out here? It is Joy, another mage that, sorry, an assassin that they have taken out this time around.
The past is but ashes in the wind.
Team is picking.
Now there is only war.
First pick coming out from Hyper Reborn. Let me see if I can figure out who this legend is. I mean, for those of you who are watching, I mean, obviously you guys know who these heroes are or legends are. You guys are definitely at it. But yeah, me on the other hand, don't really play a lot of Mobile Legends, but I do play once in a while. So yeah, the first pick from Hyper Reborn was Carry, and they are going for their support, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Matilda is going to be their support for Hyper Reborn.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours truly.
Going into the last pick from Catalyst Esports, Hyper Reborn picks up Kayla, who is going to be their top laner, most probably, their fighter. Might be the top laner or might be the jungler.
Enlighten
Either one.
and inspire.
It could be either one. Was that CC? Okay, yeah, sorry, that was CC who was picked up from Hyper Reborn. My bad, guys.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the shadows that plague this world.
Sayu, I think that's how we pronounce it. An assassin being banned out by Catalyst Esports. So they're assuming that CC is going to be the top laner and not the jungler, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that's why that ban is. Xborg, in the meantime, gets banned out by Hyper Reborn. Betting on the last two bans.
First, Alpha is online.
Your team is banning.
Is that Johnson who was banned? Yeah, I think it was Johnson who was banned by Catalyst Esports here. So last two picks from either side, so overall 5 picks to come through.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is picking.
Hayabusa has been banned out by Hyper Reborn. And now for the 2 picks from Catalyst Esports and Hyper Reborn. The last 2 picks for each team to round up the draft and get into the game. Game number 1 of this best of 5 series to stand a chance to represent the country in the ISF World Championship, where the lands are going to be happening in Riyadh. Taking their time with it by the looks of it.
No one can escape my iron fist.
Your team is picking.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
Nolan is going to be the jungler for Hyper Reborn. Last pick to come through from Catalyst Esports here.
This time, the choice is
Your team
mine.
is picking.
And with that, we have the draft completed from both the teams, and we will be able to get into the game. See, thankfully these skins don't load during the pick, others I would have never been able to recognize any of these heroes, to be fair. But yeah, with that, we should be getting into game number 1 of this best of 5 series between Maximum Esports Hyper Reborn and ZEYROX Esports Catalyst Esports. Again, guys, for those of you who are joining in, this is organized by the Sri Lanka Esports Association and the strategic partner Gamer.LK, who has been around for 18 plus years, making sure that all us gamers have had enough tournaments over the last so many years and growing the community with it. And we have a massive gaming community in the country, which I'm proud to have been part of for so many years, since 2012, I guess, since 2012, quite old. But yeah, it has been a very tight-knit community, and it has kept on growing over the years with mobile gaming coming into the picture as well. It has been quite nice to see the community develop and grow continuously. But yeah, we are live with the initial. We have Hyper Reborn playing on the blue side with XIPHOS playing on the red side. Just making sure the junglers get their early start. Oh yeah, so I was right, JLK has turned 18 years this month, so not bad for my calculations. It was 18 years. I thought it was initially 17, but apparently it is 18. But yeah, both teams seems to be playing it quite safe. A little bit of chip damage and harassment being done on either side. We have a bit of a rotation going towards that bottom side of the map. We might have our first engagement on the bottom side of the map, but yeah, nothing really came out of it as they rotate out. Oh, mid lane pressure being put. The flash out is good enough. Meantime, jungle is getting raided just a little bit. NIKI trying to get some space there. Turtle is spawning in 3 seconds. So this is going to be the first objective that they are going to be fighting towards. Not really going to face check those bushes, keeping their distance, and they will start on the turtle. I don't think Catalyst will get here in time. Yeah, SKYZONE actually ends up stealing it. So Catalyst does manage to steal it. And now for the fight, we might see the first blood falling here. They do jump in. Oh my god, gets away on a sliver of HP. An ultimate from danger there. Will not grab anyone in the end by the looks of it. No one essentially dies after all of that. Such a big engagement, but everyone managed to disengage from that. But the winner of that is going to be Catalyst Esports because they were able to steal the turtle there. There's a complete difference from what I saw in the female league grand finals where everyone was just brawling outright, but here we see both the teams playing it extremely safe. I mean, we did see a brawl, it's just that no one ended up dying there for the first turtle, which is quite strange. They are prepping on the bottom side of the map. We might see an engagement here, again a bit of a fight happening. NIKI managed to get out, and we might see the first kill go down here. Yes, the first blood has been claimed in favor of Catalyst Esports. Finally, we have an engagement and a good knock-up into the throwback into the rest of the enemy team. Manages to get themselves the first kill of the game. First blood, that is. Again, SKYZONE dipping out from there. They're leading in terms of gold at least by around 1000, but the turtle is spawning in 10 seconds, so this is going to be interesting to see who is going to be able to claim this. A lot of damage been done onto SKYZONE. He's not going to be able to contest turtle on this HP. But there is an engagement happening on the bottom side near turtle itself. They are trying to fight for this, and Hyper Reborn is not healthy though. And they have brought in more numbers, to be fair, from the side of Catalyst Esports because of the health issues that Hyper Reborn is going to be running into, and they will be able to claim the second turtle as well by the looks of it, uncontested. So that gives them a good boost in terms of gold. Needs to be careful. Venom coming in from the side. Now, right now, advantage to Catalyst, but not by a much. Meanwhile, on the top lane, both teams skirmishing quite a bit. DEADZONE taking quite a bit of damage, backs off, has the level advantage. In the meantime, they do grab another kill. I did not even spot it out. I think it was on the bottom lane as Catalyst Esports grabs the second kill, and they might be going to work on this first turret, dive in the turret on the bottom lane, and they will end up losing one. SKYZONE diving a little bit too much, ends up dying on the mid lane. By the looks of it, he was ganked by 3 different people. And now they're going to be pressuring this tier 1 turret mid. The knockback up, trying to get him away from the turret, falling down low, and they will claim another kill on the tower. They're finding so many kills, and they will find the turret as well. So both sides grabbing a turret each. Now it seems a bit even, but in the meantime, as I say that, they might grab another kill here, but Venom is going to be immune. He's going to be immune to CC and will be able to get out on a sliver of HP. The third turtle is going to be spawning in 10 seconds. Both teams are prepping for it and is moving towards this. Net worth wise, advantage to Catalyst Esports, but this fight might be different. Spacing is really good. They are going to be throwing one of the players off the fight. They are fighting in the mid lane. They need to be careful on DEADZONE. DEADZONE might end up dying, gets the shield back up, trying to dash away. Will be able to get out for the timing. Now diving under the tower, they need to be careful, but in the meantime, there's still no one really going down. NIKI is going to be in a little bit of trouble and will get slain finally. And now they want the retaliation. They will get the return kill there. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Oof, that was very close. But now this is going to open up Turtle. SKYZONE needs to be careful. Gets caught out in the middle of everyone. Tries to dash out. Heals back up. Still fighting away. Oh, dodges. But the Turtle will finally go in favor of Hyper Reborn. And now closing down the very small gap that there was. And Lord is going to be spawning in 100 seconds, roughly around 2 minutes. Oh, they are going to jump in here. The toss back up is good enough, and they will grab the kills. And now the knock up the CC is so good. They will find another. So 2 kills going in favor of Catalyst Esports. Very good engagement coming out from them. Grab those 2 kills. They want to try and keep this pressure up. Bit of a misuse of spells there. SKYZONE might have been able to get that kill, but not going to be able to with the miss spell. In the mid lane, in the meantime, the turret is going to get pressured and they will claim it. So turret advantage now to Catalyst Esports. Now again inching ahead in terms of gold at least. Top lane is also going to be pressured. That's going to be the third turn going down. In the meantime, we do have an engagement. There is the dash out from TNC. And they want to find a return kill. And yes, they will find Venom with no retaliation coming through. The spacing that Catalyst is keeping is quite nice to see. They're not diving headfirst into these fights, keeping the spacing, getting the chip damage done before they dive in for the kill. And the baits have also been good. I think TNC has been baiting quite a bit for the team. Oh. Oh, the CC is good. Gets tossed back into the team. This might be another kill. Reboot falling down low and will get claimed. Black Cat is on a mega kill streak. 7 kills to 3 right now with a 3k net worth advantage as well. Lord spawning in 5 seconds. This gives them numbers advantage going into this. 15 seconds for Reboot to come back. To reboot essentially. And Lord might just be for free here. They want to try and fight this TNC. Yeah, now their lead is just ramping up after having claimed the Lord. Where will they spawn it is going to be the question now. They are going to be spawning it on the bottom lane. They want to try and take this bottom turret. They'll be hiding in the bush, waiting for someone to show up. In the meantime, Hyper Reborn looking to pressure top. And good god, Black Cat is on fire right now, claims another kill. And this is going to open up quite a bit as the Lord is pushing bottom. They want to try and put pressure on this mid turret as well. Now rotating towards the bottom side as Lord is going to be laying into the tier 2 turret tier. They will claim it quite easily. The Lord will fall here, but in the meantime they do claim another turret on the mid lane as well. Now around 6,000 net worth lead going in favor of Catalyst Esports, having claimed 5 turrets. Can Hyper Reborn find something? TNC spacing himself, needs to be careful. The jump is going to be there from dead zone. The wall is going to be there. They might find a kill here. Good damage coming out. Venom will be able to get out and yeah, manages to get the help from the team, but as I say that, they will claim the last outer turret as well. Lord gonna be spawning in 60 seconds. The thing is, they are closing up the map for Hyper Reborn. Hyper Reborn has not been able to find any space, especially within the jungle, to get some farm up, and they will have to contest this Lord, or this might be another inner turret that is going to be taken out. Yeah, they are just consuming the entire map now on the Catalyst side of Catalyst Esports, keeping the pressure up, making sure that Hyper Reborn does not find any farm around the map. Lord spawning in 20. That's exactly why Catalyst Esports are hanging around this area, keeping the lanes shoved in. They might find a kill here. The toss-up is going to be good enough. The wall is going to be there to keep him in place. Falling down low, immune damage, will be able to get out now. The retaliation coming through. They need to be careful as TNC tries to run away. Falling down low, he's going to be dead zone, but the support is going to be coming through as SKYZONE joins the fight. Lord has spawned. No one really died there, and they will go for the Lord. Is Hyper Reborn going to be contesting? They cannot, as the top lane has been pushed in, and there's going to be another Lord that is claimed by Catalyst Esports. Recall back, heal up, come back into the fight. I thought that the Lord will be spawned on the top lane. Makes the most sense. And the top turret is also quite low on HP. Again, putting pressure. The top turret does fall, so that is just only their second turret on for the side of Hyper Reborn. Still putting pressure on this mid lane. They need to be careful on reboot as SKYZONE is around the area. They want to jump back in. Black Cat falling down low. The heals are going to be good enough. No, it's not, as NIKI claims the kill. They want to try and fight this. Will they be able to find a retaliation kill? No, it's not going to happen, as they do claim 2 kills on TNC as well as Black Cat. And Black Cat had a massive streak on him. And in the meantime, the turret on the top lane will get taken down by the Lord. Lord will be slain in the meantime, and they will find the turret on the bottom lane as well. So pressure being put across, even though they did lose 2 heroes in that mid fight, they were able to claim 2 inner turrets. That opens up their base, opens up the base on the side of Hyper Reborn, and Hyper Reborn is in a little bit of trouble. They have been closing down the gap. It was at around 7k, and now it has been dropped down to around 4 with those 2 kills, especially on Black Cat, who was carrying a massive streak on him. Next Lord spawning in a minute. This might be endgame scenario for Catalyst Esports. I think this should be the endgame push with this Lord. Venom going into the bush. DEADZONE is waiting for it. The toss back is going to be there. Is the damage going to be there though? As we do have Venom being immune to everything, will be able to get out. And Black Cat trying to push this forward. Needs to be careful though. A lot of pressure being put. 35 seconds on the Lord. Oof, the damage. Damage is so strong, Nikki. For 20 seconds on Lord. All the lanes have essentially been pushed in, so 10 seconds on Lord. Black Cat needs to be careful. He's going to get pushed forward here. Two players on the side of Catalyst Esports are on the top side, which is going to be defended. And now the Lord has spawned. They will start on this. It looks like Hyper Reborn wants to let them have it, I guess. Since the lanes are pushed in, they really need to defend this as well. So that's going to be the what's it like, the third Lord that is going to be claimed. Yeah. Reaching that 17-minute mark. Quite a long game for very little kills. Again, just shows how good the two teams are. Spacing themselves out. Making sure not to give any unnecessary kills. As the Lord has been spawned from the top side. Yet again. Bottom lane needs to be careful. He might get sandwiched here, but no, it does not look like it. They are not interested. As the mid lane is getting pushed in, so is the top lane. As the Lord will barrel through from top as they put pressure on the mid turret as well. The jump in is going to be there, gets pulled back into the tower here, the Nexus, and they will claim the last outer tower as well, so the inner tower, and the Nexus is now open. They're still looking to put pressure. SKYZONE falling down low on HP. Bit of CC again. There's no kills falling, so there's just absolutely only pressure. Will they back off? Looks like they are looking to back off. So we have super minions now coming through, so a lot for Hyper Reborn to defend, but they are holding on to dear life. Stand up SKYZONE, they'll back off. I think if Catalyst finds a kill, it might just be game over. Already 18 minutes into the game. They're looking for a kill. The jump in is going to be there. Toss back is going to be there. Is the damage going to be good enough? Yes, it is. As NIKI goes down, and they're looking for more here. That is obnoxious. The pullback into the wall, stopping the player from going anywhere, is just very obnoxious. And with that, they will look to pressure. They have the numbers advantage. Jumping in is going to be TNC from the side. They're looking for some CC, not going to find it, and they are going to take too much damage. TNC goes down, but the toss back up is going to be good enough as Venom falls down low. Will end up surviving by the looks of it. No, he ends up falling. So now a 4 versus 3 now into the Nexus here. Looking to take it out. They don't have the minions there yet, so taking a little bit of damage here. It's just that Hyper Reborn is running out of structures. They're still keeping up in terms of goal. Like, they're not falling too far behind, but they just do not have the structures. The next Lord up in 20 seconds, so they'll probably wait for this Catalyst to wait for these 4 Lords already. The 4th one coming up. Intense game number 1 between the two teams. So Lord has spawned, and now Hyper Reborn wants to try and fight this. They can't afford to give this with the Nexus being opened. They are going to try and fight this, but there is spacing being done by DEADZONE, keeping everyone at bay. And they will claim the Lord for free, I think. No, they want to try and jump in. Might be a little bit too late in the day. The fight will start. DEADZONE falling down low. They still have not claimed the Lord. Looking to fight still. Need to be careful. Oof, the damage coming through. They jump back in. Lord falling down low. And they will claim the Lord on the side of Hyper Reborn. So denied. But they might actually end up dying for this Venom falling down low. and they will find a kill onto Reboot. They're looking for more, need to be careful, as Venom will end up falling. The ball to block him out. Lord has been spawned on the mid lane. Triple kill for Black Cat as they look for more. 3 heroes down, and they will get a return kill onto SKYZONE, but is it going to be good enough as the Nexus is fully open and just 2 players to try and defend this? The creep wave is going to be there. Nexus getting laid into. Lord is going through mid, so they don't have the minion wave here. Minion wave, 1 minion there. TNC falling down low to the Nexus, but in the end, Catalyst Esports will clean it out. Hyper Reborn, signs of life showed towards the latter part of this part of that game, but Catalyst was able to clean up in the end. They had the map control with that early lead, a couple of early turtles as well as a couple of early kills. They did not let their foot off the pedal and good control over the areas of the Lord, which they were able to use to the advantage of closing out the map for Hyper Reborn to close out game number 1 of this best of 5 series. So having said that, we'll be heading into a very short break. Do stay tuned in. Y'all are joining us live for the Mobile Legends Grand Finals of the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers to basically stand a chance to represent the country in the ISF World Championship. We'll be right back after this very, very short break. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals as Maximum Esports takes on ZEYROX Esports in this best of 5 series. ZEYROX claiming game number 1 in this best of 5 series, so going into the next one with a bit of a buffer going into the draft as well as the match. But we'll have to wait and see whether Hyper Reborn will be able to put the pressure back up and claim a game here, or whether ZEYROX is going to claim another game and really put the pressure on to Maximum Esports. So we'll have to wait and see as we do get into the draft in a very short while. Just waiting on the players to load up. But right now, it feels like both teams are very evenly matched. Even though ZEYROX Esports was able to close it out, I think there were signs of life from Hyper Reborn. It's just that the control from ZEYROX Esports was a little bit too good around, especially around the objectives and the spacing that they were having, as well as I felt like the draft might have been a little bit better on the side of ZEYROX Esports as well. So maybe Hyper Reborn fixes this on Maximum Esports Hyper Reborn. Maybe they fix it in game number 2. We'll have to wait and see as we do wait for the draft to start. Having said that, a massive shout out to Sri Lanka Esports Association for hosting or organizing the tournament to select the players who will be representing the country in the ISF World Championship, with the lands happening in Riyadh. So the team that is selected to represent the country will have to go through the qualifiers to stand a chance to go to Riyadh to represent the country on the global stage, and that's exactly what all these players are going to be fighting for. I mean, Sri Lanka definitely does have the talent, being coming from such a small island and such a small community as well. We have seen the talent that has been coming out of the country, so they do have that potential to be able to go to that big stage and represent the country as well. We have seen it on multiple titles as well, so hopefully we will get to see it this time around as well. We'll only time will tell, and hopefully whoever qualifies will be able to put Sri Lanka on the global map. Having said that, massive shout out to our strategic partner Gamer.LK, who is celebrating their 18-year anniversary this month in 2025. So been around for the longest time, having started back in 2007, if I'm not mistaken, 2007 or 2008. But yeah, celebrating 18 years to date this month. So insane the community that they have been able to build through multiple tournaments that have been held across years and years and years. A majority of the tournaments that are being held in, I would say, minimum 95 to 99% of the tournaments that are being held in the country is being held by Gamer.LK. So massive shout out to them for having developed the community to the level that it is at today, where we have mobile gamers, we have console gamers, we have computer gamers, and we have so many titles that players are competing with. Having said that, we are going to get into match number 2, and the draft is live with ZEYROX Esports playing on the blue side and Hyper Reborn playing on the red side. Going into the banning phase right off the bat, the first 3 bans that are going to be coming out. Let's have a look.
Let's fight to our heart's content.
Your team is banning.
Yeah, Granger is going to be the first ban that is going to be coming out from ZEYROX Esports. For the love of me, I still can't figure out who this first ban from the side of Hyper Reborn is. They banned it the last time around as well.
Butterflies born by thy wish,
Team is banning.
guided by lantern's light.
Banned last time as well. Zungzeng, they banned it last time on the side of ZEYROX Esports, so they will ban it again this time around as well. Sicilian is still out there, which was banned last time by Hyper Reborn. Probably they will ban it now, I guess.
Only love
It was within their first, yeah, there you go.
Your team is
everlasting.
banning.
Sicilian was banned last time as ban number 1, but this time around it's ban number 2. Doesn't really matter the order, I guess. And they were checking whether waiting on the last ban before the first pick
Team
phase.
is banning.
Oh, that was Lucas that was being banned by Hyper Reborn. We have Joy, who was banned by Lanka Esports, the jungler.
Let's make the whole world green and lively.
Badang was the ban from Hyper Reborn. The last ban was. Quite similar pickups from the side of Lanka Esports. This was their first pick last time around as well.
From the forge of creation,
The Immortal
I am
One
the
chose me to
bastion of
vanquish the
order.
shadows that plague this world.
Soyuz is going to be played by Reboot, who is going to be the jungler for Hyper Reborn. Who is that, Minister? Who is NIKI playing? I think it is. It is actually Gatoka, I think. That Hyper Reborn is playing the roamer for the side of Hyper Reborn. Black Cat playing the same. Lunox was the hero of choice for Lanka Esports last time around as well, and they are going to be sticking with it. I mean, if it's not broken, why try to fix it, you know? Waiting on the last pick for Hyper Reborn. Really thinking about it, taking it to the wire.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Your team is banning.
There is going to be the marksman Melissa being played by Venom.
Who said there are no shortcuts in
Your
life?
team
I
is
literally
banned.
invented one.
Chip is going to be the ban from Hyper Reborn as we wait for the fourth ban from Lanka Esports.
This time, the
Your
choice is
team
mine.
banning.
Now Akai enters the scene.
Your team is banning.
Light me up and watch the
Your
world.
team
Quick
is
couple of
banned.
bans coming out from both the teams by the looks of it as we go into the last pick phase. Xbox, which was banned last time around as well from Lanka Esports, gets banned again. Akai was the last ban from the side of Hyper Reborn. With Xavier, the mid laner, I guess, which was banned by Lanka Esports as the last ban.
Your team is shadows.
Mighty oaks from little acorns grow.
Lao Yi being picked up by Dagger here on the side of Hyper Reborn, as we have Belric, the tanker, being picked up for Lanka Esports here. taking that time on the last pick. It is DEADZONE who is going to be picking. Did really take his sweet time with that last pick, and he does. Borat is going to be the last pick for the side of Catalyst Esports. Played a very solid game, DEADZONE last time around as well on game number 1. Betting on the last pick to come through from Hyper REBORN.
Them play the hero. I will be the truth this world desperately needs.
Well, the last pick coming through from Catalyst Esports, Grok being picked up, I think. Was it Grok? Oh, that was Balric, right? It's Balric. It's a skin. God. I know the last pick for Hyper REBORN was. But having said that, we are going to be going into game number 2 here. Catalyst Esports having won game number 1, and Hyper REBORN looking to retaliate by claiming game number 2. We'll have to wait and see whether they are going to be able to do that. This is again for a chance to represent Sri Lanka for the ISF World Championship and have a chance to go to Riyadh to face off against the best of the best in the world in the in a LAN event, you know, to represent the country in a LAN event up against the best in the world. With that, we do have the game starting up. Very standard start, starting with the jungle camps, helping the jungle take it. The lead as DEADZONE goes into that gold lane. Putting early pressure again on the reverse cartel by the looks of it. NIKI looking to pressure the enemy jungle here, will claim it. Again, both teams tend to play it extremely safe, but it seems like Hyper REBORN does have a small lead very early on in terms of gold, just by a little bit. As they look for a kill on to Reboot. Good God, that was close, as the turtle is going to be spawning in 10 seconds, so Reboot has to essentially reboot fast and come back into the fight to be able to try and fight for this turtle, but yeah, mid lane, Barik is also quite low. They want to try and fight this. Looking to engage near the turtle. In the meantime, top lane, Black Cat falling so low. God, so low on HP. I will have to recall back. In the meantime, we have a fight issuing. First blood is going to get claimed by Hyper REBORN. Looking for more. They will find 2, and a huge fight for Hyper REBORN as they go to work on the first turtle. Very decisive and very aggressive movement coming out from them to claim that first turtle this time around. SKYZONE just in the jungle, casually farming up. I think it will be another 60 seconds. I think the next turtle is where we are going to be seeing the fight. Both teams does not have a lot of movement across the map. They're playing it a little bit safe here. Oh, top lane, Black Cat falling low, needs to be careful. Dashes forward for whatever reason and ends up dying. Actually, no, survives. Okay. That's weird. Top turret is under pressure. As TNC jumps in, just be careful. 43 seconds on the second turtle. Black Cat needs to be careful. He is getting pinched. In the meantime, 5 seconds on turtle as all 5 members of the side of Hyper Reborn moves towards it. In the meantime, they do claim the first kill on the side of Catalyst Esports, so they are looking for more here. Needs to be careful. TNC falling down low, SKYZONE falling low as well. TNC might end up falling down. So Tank is surviving as NIKI jumps forward. NIKI gets CC control for the time. TNC is surviving on such low HP. A turtle falling down low. They want to try and fight this dead zone, moving forward. And it is going to be claimed by Hyper Reborn yet again, but they're looking for kills here. They need to be careful as they end up getting a kill. They're looking for more, and they will find a kill here. Lose one in return. This time around, early lead for Hyper Reborn. Again, both teams just farming up as much as possible before that next objective fight. I mean, it is a game of objective, it is not a game of kills. NIKI needs to be careful as TNC goes in. The slow is going to be good enough, but he's going to be running into trouble as UCHI is going to be the TNC falling low, needs to be careful, but NIKI is going to be in limited trouble. The ultimate misses and is not going to be on point, and the retaliation is going to be good enough as they claim a kill. The return kills are going to be there from the side of Hyper Reborn. They're looking for more. Those SKYZONE falling down low will flash out, will find a kill. So it's a 3-for-3 trade in the end. 2-for-2. Make that 3-for-2 as they look for more here. Needs to be careful. DEADZONE still fighting up against everyone. SKYZONE falling low. Will be able to flash out of this, so is going to be DEADZONE. So before the turtle spawn, it's a huge fight, and Hyper Reborn is the one to come out on top here. Venom falling low, trying to dive under the tower, falls low. Good God, on 1 HP, DEADZONE ends up falling as UCHI under the tier 1 tower, under the tier 1 turret is going to be able to claim this as UCHI gets gone on by Black Cat. Black Cat will claim that kill and will save the tier 1 turret to see another creep wave at least. And now for the turtle fight, TNC in the fog of war, looking after the stun is going to be good enough. He's taunted up, he's getting CC'd so much. Is he going to be able to survive? He will end up falling as Lanka Esports fights back, claims the kill. They are looking for Reboot as well. Reboot walking into the bush will be able to flash out of there, keeping themselves alive. And now SKYZONE wants to work on this turtle. They need to be careful. TNC is still quite tanky. He's playing on the front line, making sure there is no any shenanigans going to be coming out from Hyper Reborn, but he might get clumped up here. In the meantime, the top turret is going to be claimed. That's the first turret going down. They are still looking for the turtle here. In the meantime, NIKI gets CC'd up, gets slowed up as well. Want to try and fight this, and they will find the turtle on the side of Catalyst Esports, uncontested in the end. But fighting back strong, they have closed up the lead. TNC diving under the tier 1 tower, needs to be careful, gets CC'd up, stunned up, falling down to very low HP, but quite tanky, is able to survive that. It's going to back off. In the meantime, we do have another fight happening on the bottom side of the map. They're looking for the kill on Mr. Who is that? Turning into a dragon. Nah, that was Venom. TNC needs to be careful. He does. I mean, he is quite tanky, but falls down low. There is no real engage again coming from Hyper Reborn. They do realize how tanky TNC is, so keeping that distance, not looking to really dive the player. But the goal lead has basically been nullified essentially, and another turret falls, and that's one turret each for either side. Just a 600 goal lead. In the meantime, mid lane is being pressured by 3 players on the side of Hyper Reborn. TNC getting gone on by 4 at the moment, but he's, like I said, it's not the easiest target to bring down. They are going to be pressuring him hard. And he's back up to almost full HP, you know. The first Lord is going to be spawning in 20 seconds. Meantime, bottom lane, DEADZONE will flash out as he's going to get gone on by multiple people. Fairly tanky enough, he's able to keep himself alive. In the meantime, top is going to get jumped on here. UCHI falling down low, will be able to flash out of here. There's a massive CC control onto 3 players though. The fight ensures they need to be careful. The flash out is going to be good enough, keeping themselves alive, but TNC might be in a little bit of trouble. But yet again, he's so tanky, he's still alive. How is he alive? Ends up falling finally as Reboot jumps in for the kill and backs off, and now SKYZONE might be in a little bit of trouble as he gets go on by 3 heroes. Oh, the jump into the fog of war by Reboot, a massive jump in there, finds a double kill. They're looking for more. SKYZONE will back off, and this might be a free Lord for the side of Hyper Reborn. Hyper Reborn looking to claim game number 2 here, put the pressure back on to Catalyst Esports as they claim the first Lord. In the meantime, they're looking for a kill. They will end up losing one. SKYZONE still alive, will be able to find a kill. That's a killing spree for him, but will end up falling as DEADZONE gets gone on as well, trying to fight up against 4 people. They're not going to work in his favor as yet again Hyper Reborn in these engagements coming out on top. TNC trying to chase it down, but they're quite healthy on the side of Hyper Reborn, and they will back off. Lord has been spawned on the top side of the map. They're looking to protect the mid tower. TNC falling down low, taking so much of damage, but the CC control is good enough as Danger falls down low. The jump in from Black Cat does not have the range. Will back off, and they will look to go top and kill off the Lord before he takes a free tower here. In the meantime, bottom turret will get claimed, so it's 2 for 2 in terms of turrets. And Lord will be taken out on the top lane, so only a little bit of chip damage done onto the tier 2 turret top. DEADZONE looking for a fight. The CC control is going to be there, but is it going to be good enough as the jump in from NIKI is going to be so strong. DEADZONE falling low. He does not have the flash up and ready, but the heals are going to be good enough, keeping himself alive. TNC in the middle of everyone will end up falling, and that's the killing spree. They're still looking for the fight. DEADZONE quite low on HP, needs to be careful as Black Cat joins the fight. Will find the kill onto Danger. Finding these return kills here and there in these engagements on the side of Catalyst Esports, but they're falling behind. They're losing map control essentially. Reboot going into the top lane. They're looking to dive this, and jump back out from SKYZONE trying to back away, and they will claim the tower. Black Cat in the meantime will get caught out. He is trying to back off as Reboot jumps forward. Needs to be careful, gets CC'd up, and Black Cat manages to flash out. They're trying to chase it. UCHI is going to be able to chase it and grab that kill. And Hyper Reborn putting the pressure. They're looking for more. TNC jumping back in, needs to be careful in the middle of 3 heroes, but there is support coming through. Where is the control? They're not going to find it as NIKI just casually turns into a dragon and moves towards the bottom side of the map. Actually, sorry, that was Venom. Hyper Reborn does seem to have very good control of this. I feel like the next Lord will decide the game. I think if XIPHOS loses that Lord, I don't think they can come back into the zone. Need to be careful as Reboot jumps forward into the fog, backs away. Lord spawning in 14 seconds, 15 seconds. They will jump in. DEADZONE needs to be careful. Will have to end up flashing out. Needs to keep himself healthy enough. Will get healed up. Lord has spawned, and now for the fight. TNC needs to be careful. Walks into the fog. The bushes will get CC'd up, but just not enough damage output coming out from Hyper Reborn to kill him out immediately. Still, the spacing from Hyper Reborn has been good enough this time around. Lord still available as DEADZONE. Will back off. NIKI taking a little bit of damage. Both teams just hanging around this area, realizing how important this is. NIKI falling down to no HP at all, will be forced to recall, and this will be go time for XIPHOS if they do realize that NIKI did recall, and they will go to work on the Lord by the looks of it, drag him out of the pit. But no, they're still worried. They're just keeping pressure. They want to try and take this mid tier 1 turret as well. They will find one. The CC is good enough as they delete one on the side of Hyper Reborn, but jump in from NIKI is going to be good enough as they find one kill. They're looking for more. They will find another by the looks of it. TNC still keeping himself alive. They will find 2 kills. That is a shutdown. NIKI falling down low. They keep himself alive, and he will end up keeping himself alive. Hyper Reborn coming out on top in this fight, but no, the damage coming out from DEADZONE and SKYZONE is both good enough. Reboot manages to flash out of there, and this might be a free Lord, but no, as I say that, ZEYROX gets chased down and will end up falling. In the meantime, DEADZONE is not going to get run down by Venom, as well as Reboot is coming into the fight. SKYZONE joins the fight as well. Still keeping the Lord. They're all fighting around this Lord, but no one is really attacking it at this point. Need to be careful. Venom falling down low, gets CC'd up as well. Will back off. Yikes, this Lord fight is going on forever, and the Lord, no one is even hitting the Lord at this point. In terms of gold, at least, it's still nothing between the two teams. It's just 2,000 gold. DEADZONE needs to be careful, gets jumped on by Venom. Venom can't really chase him. DEADZONE is quite tanky. Still playing around the Lord. Oh. Bit of a stun. Onto 2. No real follow-up. I think NIKI's ultimates this game has been on point. I think majority of the fights have been won off just off his ultimate. That long range jump in. The stun. DEADZONE might get caught here in the middle of 3 heroes. Gets controlled up. He's keeping himself alive. In the meantime, Black Cat will find 1 kill. They're coming in from behind. They are looking for a kill here. DEADZONE falling down low. Will end up falling by the looks of it. And yes, he does end up falling. But TNC in the middle of all 3 heroes here are fighting it up. NIKI falling down low. Will end up falling as Black Cat finds another kill. The fight is going so well for Catalyst Esports now. They need to be careful on the side of Venom. Venom falling down low, and in the middle of 3-4 heroes will end up falling. But no, he tries to grab the kill onto Black Cat. A huge jump in from Venom, finding that kill, and now Reboot stunned up, will be able to flash out and go back in to survive. Black Cat dying there was so huge. A massive play coming out from Reboot and Venom there. In the meantime, bottom tier turret has been claimed by Reboot, who immediately switches to bottom and puts the pressure back up. He's going to get run down by TNC, who is going to be chasing him out of the jungle. But this is really good spacing coming out from Hyper Reborn. It looked really bad for them, but the turnaround from Reboot and Venom was insane there. Again, this Lord is still surviving, still one Lord only. NIKI needs to be careful. Hiding inside the bush, backs off. Good dodge. Looking for a jump in here. TNC gets controlled up. They won't try and jump in. The stuns are going to be good enough. NIKI with a massive ultimate yet again. Is it going to be good enough as TNC ends up falling, and Hyper Reborn with the numbers advantage pushing forward, but UCHI will end up falling, and Black Cat dead shot in the middle of all of it. Be careful. ZEYROX and Black Cat fighting up against Venom. Venom is so strong right now. So much of damage output. Insane. Will turn into untargetable, but SKYZONE comes into it, gets the heal back up. And now Black Cat uses the ultimate to reposition himself, and the flash out or the jump out from Venom is going to be good enough. The CC is going to be good enough as NIKI ends up falling. They're looking for more as Dagger gets stunned up as well. The timing from Catalyst has been so good here. They find another 2-3 heroes down, and that's going to be the Lord, and Catalyst are back. They are back by the looks of it. They're looking for more though. Reboot still alive. They're looking for the kill on the Black Cat. Needs to be careful. He might end up falling here though. Turns untargetable. They're looking for the kill. Reboot jumps back in. Black Cat dashes away, but it's not going to be good enough. There is no stun as Reboot outplays Black Cat to grab that kill, and SKYZONE now fighting after Reboot. Reboot will keep himself alive, and everyone is spawning on the side of Hyper Reborn as the Lord was not claimed, and Venom now falling low. They will find another. In the meantime, there is a turret that was taken on that mid lane. Stunned up, Venom still chasing after ZEYROX. ZEYROX keeping himself alive. The heals are going to be good enough as Venom still chasing while 3 players are there. He's so tanky right now. The jump in from Reboot is going to be good enough as well. They will end up bruising ZEYROX there. Venom falling down low. Deadshot needs to be careful. Venom is not the target to go on. He seems just way too tanky, and in the meantime they do try to go on another, but the jump out is going to be good enough. Deadshot gets stunned up. Reboot jumps back into the fight. And good god, NIKI now comes into the fight as well. They need to wait for everyone to respawn. XIPHOS should not be fighting this, and they might get deleted here. TNC in the middle of everyone will end up falling, and they will get the shutdown onto Reboot, but it's not going to be good enough as they end up losing 2-3 heroes on the side of Catalyst Esports, and they end up losing 4 now. And for a moment I thought Hyper Reborn did not have that, but now they are going to be able to claim the Lord. The game has been swinging. I think the mistake there was from Black Cat, right? He was chasing after Reboot without doing Lord, and ends up paying the price for it. And now it's a significant lead towards Hyper Reborn. Already 20 minutes into the game. NIKI being as strong as he is, just playing in the enemy jungle. XIPHOS Esports on the back foot, needs to be careful. They are trying to defend this mid-tier turret, and in the meantime Lord has been spawned on the bottom side of the map, so they need to deal with this Lord as well, and they will claim the turret on the bottom side. That's the first inner turret that has been taken, so now they are going to be working on the Lord. In the meantime, Venom turns into a dragon. They want to try and fight this. They're looking for a kill here as they lose the mid turret as well. The CC is going to be good enough. Where is the damage? Though stand up, they will find the kill onto Venom, but no, he turns untargetable as Lord ends up falling. They still haven't found a kill on the side of Hyper Reborn, and they did lose TNC, but in the meantime Black Cat will able to claim 1, and they will lose the second inner tower as well, so they do claim 2. It's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. Things have calmed down a little bit as both teams look to reset, and the next Lord is spawning in 30 seconds. I think if Hyper Reborn gets his Lord, I mean, it's over, right? Like, there is no way that Catalyst can afford to give this Lord. Reboot is extremely fat at this point. Holy, the man is farmed. The Lord has evolved as well. It has been spawned. Venom in the meantime finds TNC. TNC needs to be careful, takes so much of damage, will survive at least for now. The jump in from Reboot. Reboot gets controlled up. Is it going to be good enough as NIKI jump gets a massive ultimate onto 3 heroes here? The knockup is going to be good enough, but where is the damage that is going to be coming out? Damage finally comes with that. Reboot jumps in. They will claim the kill onto ZEYROX. They will find TNC as well. And Catalysts are falling like flies here as DEADZONE falls. So does Black Cat. And down to the last man, SKYZONE, and they lose nothing for it and take absolutely everything from Catalyst. Reboot is just playing with his foot as SKYZONE is going to be the last man alive, trying to keep the base alive, and will get run down finally and will end up falling by the looks of it, and will get the kill onto NIKI, keeping himself alive, but it's not going to be good enough as not enough time has been bought. And Hyper Reborn bounces back with game number 2, and we have a match on our hands. We have a grand finals on our hands as Lanka Esports and Hyper Reborn stand 1-1 in this grand finals in this best of 5 series. So it's 1-1. Essentially a whole reset into a best of 3. We'll have to wait and see who's going to claim game number 3 as we head into a short break. Y'all are joining us live for the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals. We'll be right back after this very short break. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are joining us live for the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals between XIPHOS Esports and Maximum Esports as they take each other on in this best of 5 series. The score stands as 1-1, XIPHOS having won game number 1 and Maximum Esports having won game number 2 as we head into match number 3. Picks and bans, we have already a few underway by the looks of it. And Lucas has been the ban from Hyper Reborn. Mind you, the third game they did toss for the side, so Catalyst ended up on the blue side with Hyper Reborn on the red side. We have who has been banned out here? I think Guinevere has been banned out by the looks of it from Hyper Reborn, as well as Joy, and then we also do have the ban on wait, who is this? And this is all again very standard bans from last time around, the same heroes that have been banned out. Hayabusa, which was banned out, not sorry, that's not Hayabusa. Granger, which was banned out on all the games so far, and Soyuz, who's also been banned out, was picked in the first game this time around, banned out. Bandang also gets taken out on the side of Hyper Reborn. That's the third ban. The banning phase seems to be going a lot faster as the two teams get used to the picks and bans or drafting style and the preferred heroes on each other's side.
Guided by Lantern's light.
Oh, well, this is a new one. Yeah, I mean, this was banned out continuously, and even Sicilion, who was banned out continuously, both go through and both get backed up by either two heroes that was banned out continuously. Meantime, Matilda gets picked up as the support or the roamer for the side of Hyper Reborn, and Akai as the roamer for Catalyst Esports TNC. A roamer of mid lane TNC has been playing mid and as well as roam, so he gets picked up, and then in the meantime, that's their marksman on the side of Catalyst Esports. We are seeing a completely new bunch of legends here this time around. That's Cloud, which was picked up by Catalyst. And now we have the jungler for the side of Hyper Reborn. Hanzo, which was picked up by Hyper Reborn. As we go into the last set of bans before the last two picks. Game number 3 as the score stands 1-1.
Your team is banning.
Need some stitches? I can help.
Your team is banning.
We have the last couple of bans coming out from either side, as we have Hayabusa being banned out by Hyper Reborn, as well as Hayabusa was banned out by Hyper Reborn.
See value in me?
Your team is banning.
You should.
And we have Melissa that was banned out by Catalyst Esports, which was picked up by Hyper Reborn, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the previous game.
I've been waiting for too long.
Your team is picking.
as we head into the last.
Let's go. Your team is picking.
That's the ADC, or rather marksman for the side of Hyper Reborn, who's going to be playing on the goal lane. Rithel that it was picked up. SKYZONE picks up his jungler, who is going to be Alpha. And DEADZONE, the tank on that bottom side of the map, Jerianz. Betting on the last pick to come from Venom. Last pick from Hyper Reborn, really thinking about it, taking that time with that last pick.
Primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the draft coming from either side as we head down to game number 3 as Edith rounds up the draft for side of Hyper Reborn. Reboot and Venom had a extremely good game in that game number 2. Whether they can replicate it, we'll have to wait and see. Or whether Catalyst Esports can bounce back after that defeat in game number 2. And for those of you who are joining us right now, you're joining us live for the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals Best of 5 series between XIPHOS Esports and Maximum Esports, as the series stands 1-1 as we head into game number 3. They are fighting for a chance to represent the country in the ISF World Championship, and if they do qualify through, they will be able to represent the country in Riyadh for the lands that are going to be happening. So a massive opportunity for all these esports athletes who are taking part in this tournament. Of course, the tournament is organized by the Sri Lanka Esports Association in conjunction with Gamer.LK, who did celebrate their 18th birthday this month. And then again, we start things off with pressure being put onto the middle lane as Jagger gets under a little bit of pressure, but will heal up. Again, I don't think we will see early engagements up until that turtle. Oh, NIKI runs into the bush, falls down low, will flash out, keeping himself alive. So early flash expended. Oh, bit of pressure on the bottom lane. TNC falling low. He is quite tanky though, as NIKI gets chased down, gets CC controlled back up, and he will back off. As getting that lane dominance, as he is going to be forced to recall back. Reboot in the meantime casually cleaning out jungle camps, and in the meantime we might have an engagement on the bottom side. DEADZONE diving under tier 1 tower will be in a little bit of trouble, but the help is going to come through as SKYZONE jumps in and they will claim first blood on the side of Catalyst. Are they looking for more is going to be the question. Still diving under the tier 1 tower as the turtle spawns. Mid lane, they are might be a player in trouble. The flash out is going to be there as well. Will keep himself alive. The engagement is still going on, as well as on the top lane, fights breaking out across the map as both teams tries to get position for that first turtle that has spawned NIKI. They'll get run down by DEADZONE a little bit. They want to try and fight this, want to keep the other team away from the turtle, but the jump in is going to be there. A huge knock up there coming out from Venom, but is it going to be good enough as NIKI falls down low looking for the kill, and they will find it as XIPHOS claims another, and they will find the kill onto NIKI as well, and they will find the first turtle as well. They are off to a massive start as DEADZONE claims another 4 kills to nothing, and Catalyst Esports bouncing back strong here. Reboot jumps in looking for a kill and will back off. Kind of reminds me of Yone from League of Legends, where you can keep a clone behind essentially and walk forward, do a little bit of damage, and then instantly recall back to that clone that you had placed. But yeah, Catalyst is off to a flying start this time around. NIKI will flash out. They want to try and punish this DEADZONE in the middle of everyone. Quite tanky, keeping himself alive. The heals are going to be good enough as NIKI is forced to back off. TNC is still in the bush looking for this engagement to come out from behind as they push the minion wave into the turret. As they look to dive. Needs to be careful though. Bottom lane has been quiet for the most part. UCHI as well as Black Cat has been farming away quietly. In the meantime, TNC looking for a fight here. Looking for that control jumps in. This might be a massive fight for Catalyst Esports as they find one and they find looking for another as they find 2 quick kills and raiding the jungle at the same time. And Hyper Reborn in all sorts of trouble in the early game as the turtle is spawning in 15 seconds, so we have players recalling back to reset up and fight for this turtle. DEADZONE, is he going to move towards that bottom lane? He's cutting the creep wave, putting pressure onto this top lane quite effectively, I must say. And now for the turtle, is Hyper Reborn going to contest this is going to be the question. No one is really, they haven't really started this, and now they're looking to start this as DEADZONE moves towards his bottom lane. In the meantime, CC'd up inside and will back off, and the turtle, they might just have to give it up. Yeah, there is no way that Hyper Reborn can fight this, and that's the second turtle that is going to be going in favor of Catalyst Esports, and at least they did not give away kills here, which is the important part. TNC has absolutely no fear, diving between the tier 1 tower as well as the tier 2 turret here, diving under the turret. Quite a bit of damage. NIKI just flying around as usual as the turret on the bottom lane is going to be under pressure, and they will claim this quite easily as the first turret falls for the red team. And now Catalyst Esports, it seems like they are pissed off from that game number 2, the way that they are playing. They're molding after having lost the second game, and they're putting so much pressure onto Hyper Reborn, and Hyper Reborn has not been able to react. In the meantime, TNC gets controlled up again, diving under tower, looking for that control. And they will find another kill. 7 kills to nothing as Black Cat finds a kill. Oh, they are playing, they are mad right now. They have absolutely no chill on the side of Catalyst Esports after that game number 2 here. Looking to make it 2-1 to go into the 4th game. Next turtle up in 48 seconds. But for downtime, still again, I feel like both the teams has been the teams that has been fighting around objectives. Other than this game, XIPHOS Esports does not care. They see something, they're running at them as the turtle is going to be up in 10 seconds. And map control, the area around that area around the turtle is being controlled by Hyper Reborn. Turtle up in 3 seconds. We have the players from the side of Catalyst moving towards the bot side. TNC still making sure he's keeping tabs on it. Reboot. He'll go back to his mark. But in the meantime, DEADZONE diving under tier 2 turret here will end up falling. That was a little bit too much, I feel like, but they will claim a free turtle for this. So that dive opened up the turtle and they will claim it. It's not all bad. Maybe it was all planned. Oh, the dive in again onto Dagger. He will flash out, keeping himself alive as they go to work on the tier 1 turret mid. Lot of damage as Reboot jumps in. Good crowd control as Black Cat is forced to move out of that. And in the meantime, TNC is going to be in the middle of 4 heroes. Will be able to dash out of there. And no one ends up dying on the side of Lanka Esports there. So only kill that Hyper Reborn has is when DEADZONE dived under tier 1 and tier 2 towers. Or turrets rather. You know? Lord up in 80. It's a much different game coming out from Catalyst here than the calm team that we saw in game number 1, who was very patient around objectives and cleaned up the game very nicely. Black Cat in the meantime has been casually farming up on top lane. TNC. Oh, Reboot falling low. The shield is going to keep him alive. But DEADZONE jumps in from behind, falling down low. Will find the kill. ZEYROX is the one to get the kill with the dive coming out from DEADZONE. TNC still in the middle of everything, going after NIKI. NIKI falling low. They're looking for the kill again in the middle of the 2 towers. Needs to be careful. Will back off. In the meantime, Black Cat is cleaning out turrets on the bottom side of the map. There's so much pressure coming out from Catalyst. Already ramping up the lead. 5k network lead as TNC dives yet again, keeping the spacing. They will claim the turret on the mid lane and they will claim the kill onto Venom as well. Oh, Reboot jumps in looking for TNC. TNC though too tanky there, jumps back in, keeping himself alive as he spins around, gets the spacing, and Danger manages to get the dash out as Black Cat does so much damage right now. But with that, they are going to be able to take this Lord for free, I think, with all the pressure. Lord is fully open. Can they contest it on the side of Hyper Reborn? I feel like this is going to be a free Lord. Oh, NIKI looking to go for it. Still spacing good enough as DEADZONE gets controlled up. Reboot jumps in with the clone falling down low, controlled up. Good God, he almost died. Yikes. But as I said, that Lord was guaranteed. In the meantime, they are looking to now pressure top turret. And they will spawn the Lord on the bottom side, so that opens up the top side easily for them to take, because Reborn has to deal with this Lord when it starts hitting that tier 3 turret on the bottom lane. Reboot legitimately is playing on the edge of life. So yeah, as DEADZONE pressures the tier 3 turret bottom, the rest of the team is going to claim the top turret as well. DEADZONE being quite tanky, he doesn't really care. He's going to be able to stand here casually with the Lord as well. And now the rest of the team wants to join the fight. TNC jumps in, wants to keep that pressure on as the team takes the tier 3 turret, opens up the base. They will end up losing one, but looks of it, no, he survives, no way, oh my good God, Reboot had to land one more hit, but TNC survives on sliver of HP, but in the end, DEADZONE is the one to fall. Oh good God, I have no idea how TNC survived that. Reboot had to get in one more hit. Sees NIKI farming here. TNC cannot really pressure this. He doesn't have the support. But now with a few players coming in, that was ZEYROX poking his head in there. They might actually jump in here. TNC jumps in, misses out on it. And we have the dash back out from NIKI. Oh, there's been a lot of damage done to the tier 3 turret at the mid lane as well. So they will wait for the Lord most probably. XIPHOS with the lead that they have built up, 7k net worth lead at 11 minutes. There's a very sizable lead to have, and they will look for the Lord and look to pressure the next inner turret by the looks of it. If you see, after that early aggression, they have slowed down. You know, they are looking for those objectives now. They have the lead. They don't want to throw it away. They don't want to give multiple shutdowns to the enemy team. So they're looking to keep the pressure up, consume the map, look for the Lord, and then go back into the base. Try and close this out. DEADZONE again, making sure that no one really is tanky enough to just face check everyone through the bushes and keep them at bay. Because if DEADZONE gets gone on, he buys enough time for the rest of his team to come. He's that tanky right now. Oh, in the meantime, ZEYROX needs to be careful as they find NIKI. The jump in is going to be massive as they jump in, find the kill onto Dagger. They're looking for more. As NIKI tries to jump away, keeps himself alive, but not going to be keeping himself alive for long enough. As SKYZONE falls down low, but will survive as Venom goes down. That's 3 players down on the side of Hyper Reborn. And I think it's over, right? Like, there's no way that they come back from this. And now Lord is going to be essentially free for Catalyst. That's going to be another tower minimum.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
That Lord is going to be put on either their bottom side. Okay, I was thinking of bottom side, so that essentially opens up the top tier 3 turret. Because they have to deal with this Lord. They can't even let him come inside the base because the Nexus is open. Comes on the bottom lane as they will grab 1 kill. That was TNC going down. Lord is still on the bottom lane. DEADZONE putting a lot of pressure from the bottom side of the map. They want to try and claim this mid tier 3 turret. As the Lord will fall. They didn't have the creep wave there in time, but they will end up claiming the tower by the looks of it. And the jump in from DEADZONE is going to be good enough. As REBORN looking for a kill onto ZEYROX will not claim it. And DEADZONE essentially dove into all 5, right? Will end up falling. Little misplays here and there. Gives a little bit of breathing room for Hyper Reborn, but they are definitely on the black foot. Cuts down that net worth lead, but not by much. Black Cat is yet to die. SKYZONE is yet to die. ZEYROX is yet to die. The people who are dying are essentially the 2 tanks. TNC died once and DEADZONE died thrice. That's about it. And those are the 2 tanks who have been in your face, essentially forcing Hyper Reborn to kind of focus them down as well, because they do tons of damage as well. They can't really ignore them during the fight either. $65 seconds on the Lord. That's the 3rd one that is going to be spawning. And Hyper Reborn is in a tough situation. They're not sure whether they can actually contest this. They're not even leaving their base. They are so afraid right now. And XIPHOS is also not interested in pressuring too much either. They want this Lord before they try again. With each Lord that they have taken 1 turret. The first one grabbed them the bottom turret, and the second one grabbed them the mid turret. And then they are going to be looking at the top one as well. They'll probably spawn it on the mid lane or the bottom lane and then go for the top one. 10 seconds on it. No real way that Hyper Reborn can contest this. So they're going to give it up. But that is the right choice. We'll have to wait and see. There we go. Lord has spawned. And they will start on it. SKYZONE is already starting on it, and there does not seem to be any retaliation coming from Hyper Reborn. Spacing again. The rest of the heroes from Catalyst Esports, the 2 tanks especially, making sure that they're face checking all the bushes to see whether Hyper Reborn is pushing towards Lord. and they really can't, right? And they are going to claim this very easily. 8 towers, 3 lords, 51,000 net worth right now on their side, and they are looking to finish this game. This third game has just legitimately been a statement by XIPHOS. They are like, we are not here to mess around. Yes, we gave you all game number 2. Might have been a bit of a misplay. Might have taken it easy, but this time around they have no holds but really pushing through with pressure. Reboot trying to do a little bit of damage. Gets out on no HP yet again. Good God, he's falling so low. Will survive. Lord in the meantime is in the middle as they claim the last outer tower. Looking to claim the Nexus as well. NIKI falling down low. Needs to be careful. Lord still alive though. They're still trying to control. TMC ends up falling. They still haven't grabbed a kill on the side of Hyper Reborn, but the Nexus is in all sorts of trouble. They will find the Lord down to no HP. Hyper Reborn hasn't really given up. They only lost the one player, which is TNC, which is fine. That's essentially their support who died. They got a lot of damage done onto the Nexus and claimed another outer tower as well. So 9 towers altogether has fallen, or turrets has fallen, whereas they have only been able to claim 1 on the side of Catalyst Esports. Sorry, Hyper Reborn. Look at the gold. Like, these guys are so fat. The only player with farm is UCHI on the side of Hyper Reborn. But the rest of the farm, Black Cat is at 13k net worth. We have ZEYROX at 10k net worth as well. 11k on the jungler SKYZONE as well as DEADZONE, who was playing the top lane tank. And the next Lord is going to be up in 60 seconds, and this is going to be an enhanced one. Again, like, Hyper Reborn really cannot leave their base, right? If they leave it, if they ignore one lane, they're done for. Oh, bit of an engagement. Reboot again, falling low. He's going to back off. No control, and he will back off. TNC needs to get out of dodge here as they put the pressure, but now we have Black Cat jumping in. So much of damage, and he will jump back out, keeping himself alive. But DEADZONE also joins the fight again. This is just chip damage, ensuring that Hyper Reborn will not be able to contest Lord. So the Evolved Lord has spawned on the bottom side, and that's going to be another free one. As Venom might be in a little bit of trouble, just chip damage it again. DEADZONE keeping them at bay, while the rest of the team is going to start on the Lord. Good God, the damage that DEADZONE does to Reboot. Managed to get out, but Lord is going to fall. It's Black Cat and SKYZONE, the jungler, finishing it up. Will claim it easily, and that's the 4th Lord going in favor of Catalyst Esports. In the meantime, we have a sneaky play coming out from, what was that? Dagger who took it? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I did not catch who was taking it. But Lord has been spawned from the middle as they try to fight it. They don't have all 5 players, so they will back off on the side of Catalyst Esports. Reboot needs to be careful. He's playing on the edge of life, buying enough time for the team to try and do something, but he just does not do enough damage. I mean, ZEYROX did fall low. Now the Lord is going to be walking forward. Can they do anything with this is going to be the question, as all 5 players clump in on the side of Catalyst Esports, looking to clean up the game. DEADZONE falling down low to the Nexus here, and so many heroes low on the side of Catalyst Esports. They are going to be forced to back off. Black Cat still fighting up against NIKI. NIKI falling down low, and NIKI will be the one of the first to fall as he gets run down by the looks of it. He's still surviving. Will end up falling, but essentially keeping them outside of the base is going to be the objective as he finally falls, and Black Cat finds the kill. With that little play, Hyper Reborn stays alive for another Lord essentially, or are they going to finish it? Seems like a tough decision. In the meantime, Dead Zone gets caught out of push. Move, that damage. Almost finishing it up. TNC falling low. They're looking to still engage even without dead zone. Because NIKI is still down. It's still a 4 vs 4 fight, but TNC is not healthy. Black Cat needs to be careful as Reboot jumps in. Black Cat immediately flashes out. Yeah, I think we are 100% waiting for the next Lord yet again, nah? Hyper Reborn has done fairly a decent job in bringing the game back, but the problem is they don't have any turrets to defend. We saw this in game number 1 as well. Game number 1, Catalyst Esports was leading, but they're not the best at, I feel like, closing out games, you know? As another Evolved Lord is going to be taken by XIPHOS yet again. Oh, but no. Hyper Reborn looking to fight it. Oh my lord, reboot. Black Cat is quite low. ZEYROX is quite low. They're still looking to fight this. Need to be careful as NIKI is hunting around the area to try and claim this. No, not going to be able to do that as SKYZONE grabs the Lord. They will grab a kill as well. Looking for more. Not going to find anything, and as everyone backs off, no one ends up dying. And that's Lord going to be spawned in the middle lane. Can XIPHOS at least end with this? Essentially, there is no goal difference right now. DEADZONE in the meantime jumps in, looking for that control. No real damage. TNC jumps in. The flash out is going to be good enough. Taking a lot of damage. Will fall down low. SKYZONE in the meantime needs to be careful. He's going to get gone on by Reboot here, and he will be able to claim the kill. They're looking for more onto SKYZONE as well as he backs off. He will survive with that item. And it's not over. Yep. Back and forth we go. And we are going to the 6th Lord. Oh, we have a jump in. DEADZONE is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Will be able to dash out through the wall. Will keep himself alive. 45 seconds on the next Lord. As they are pushing, shoving in all the lanes, making sure Lord cannot be contested that easily for Hyper Reborn. Five seconds on the Lord as we do see it spawning on the Lord cam. Base has to be defended, so we do see Dagger staying back to try and defend, but now will be rotating towards it. Lord falling down low, down to half HP. DEADZONE still keeping everyone at bay, and they will be able to claim this, but Venom wants to try and steal this. Are they going to be able to steal this? It's going to be the question. NIKI jumping in. It's not going to be the case as SKYZONE claims the Lord, and they're looking for a kill. NIKI falling down low, and that is a killing spree. In the meantime, they do get a shutdown onto Black Cat. They're looking for more here. Reboot will be able to get out. So 1 for 2 trade in the end. So now 3 players are going to be forced to defend up against the 4 and a Lord. A tough ask from Hyper Reborn. They actually have the goal lead now in terms of goal. and they go get a shutdown onto ZEYROX. So now it's even numbers as the Lord comes into the base. DEADZONE still looking to push forward, and they might actually get the kill. That's not going to happen as the Nexus is now going to be in trouble. DEADZONE is trying to tank up everything and just going on to the Nexus, and they will claim the kill. And now it's going to be TNC's turn. Will finally claim it as XIPHOS Esports Catalyst will claim game number 3. Very dominant early game, made a few mistakes in the mid game to the late game, and was forced to drag it. They essentially did like, I don't know what, 4 lords or 5 lords to be able to end that game towards the latter part. But overall, I think the early game aggression, they came with so much of aggression in the early game, and Hyper Reborn really did not have an answer for it. Let's see whether this series goes the distance as we head into game number 4 in a very short while. But you are joining us live for the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers organized by Sri Lanka Esports Association alongside the strategic partner Gamer.LK, who celebrated their 18th birthday this month. Having said that, we'll be going into a very short break as the players reset to go back into game number 4. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals Best of 5 series between XIPHOS Esports and Maximum Esports. The score stands 2-1 in favor of XIPHOS as we head on into game number 4. Essentially, for Maximum Esports, it is a best of 1 at this point, and XIPHOS is looking to close things out in 3-1 fashion if they can. Whether Maximum can spoil their fun, we'll have to wait and see as we are going into the draft very shortly. The players have joined. They did take a bit of a break after a very tough couple of matches, so we are back with game number 4. So we'll be heading into that very shortly. And for those of you who are joining in, they are fighting for a spot in the national team for a chance to represent Sri Lanka in the ISF World Championship, where the lands are going to be happening in Riyadh. And a massive shout out to Sri Lanka Esports Association for organizing the tournament, as well as our strategic partner who is celebrating their 18th year in the esports scene, Gamer.LK. And we are right into the draft with the initial bans coming out from the team. Again, very standard bans yet again coming from both teams. Lucas was the first ban from Hyper Reborn on multiple occasions. Joy has been the standard ban for Catalyst as well. So again, sticking with the tried and true bans. Yeah, both teams banning out pretty much the same heroes. Genevieve, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but yeah, is a second ban. Yet again, another hero or another legend that was banned out by Hyper Reborn last time around as well. Waiting on the next ban, Catalyst really thinking about it before they do ban out the next heroes, taking their time, but they do end up banning out Zuzing.
Now Akai enters the
Last couple of bans, and Akai is the next ban, the Roma from Hyper Reborn. Catalyst Esports played a really good Akai in game number 1 or 2, I think, I can't remember. But yeah, Akai is the next ban for Hyper Reborn. That is a Roma being taken out as we head into the last ban from Catalyst Esports before we go into the first 3 picks from both sides.
The immortal one chose me to vanquish.
Catalyst really thought about that one. Did take their time on that band, the last band for the first phase at least.
From the forge of creation,
and I think it was the second game that they picked it up. Soyu, which was picked up by Hyper Reborn as the jungler. Katoka is the Roma of choice for Hyper Reborn. NIKI playing that this time around. Was it NIKI who was playing the Roma? I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah. Was it? I thought it was Reboot. I thought it was Venom who was playing the Roma, but I might be wrong. Sicilian, who was led through in the banning phase, gets picked up immediately by Catalyst. ZEYROX played a decent Sicilian last time around, but they ended up losing that particular game. That was game number 2, if I'm not mistaken, that they played the Sicilian. Jawhead is the legend of choice for TNC, who does essentially play the roaming role. Normally a top lane hero, Hyper Reborn really thinking about this as they go in for the last 2 picks. Bandang is going to be the legend for Venom, with Lilia being picked up for the mid lane on Dagger. So the top lane matchup is either going to be Badang versus Jawhead, which I don't think is the case because TLC was playing on that roaming role. Yeah, it is going to be DEADZONE who is going up against Venom, right? DEADZONE was the one on that top lane. So he's playing the same legend. Uranus yet again had a really good game number 3 on Uranus. So yeah, sticking with what they think is extremely good, and they were able to pressure quite a bit with this. So going into the last banning phase for both sides before we round up the draft.
Come and join me in my
Your
dream
team
world.
is banning.
So Curry is the legend that was banned out by Catalyst, and in the meantime they do take out another marksman on the side of Hyper Reborn. Melissa is the other ban coming out from Catalyst Esports. Was banned continuously other than in game 1 or 2, I can't remember, where it was picked up. Lunox was paid by, I think it was Black Cat who was playing Lunox. So that was in game number 1 and 2. That gets taken out. And the focus has been on him, I feel like. But essentially, I think the playmakers have been TNC and DEADZONE for the side of Team Catalyst. Granger gets banned out yet again, which was banned out pretty much all the games, I think. I don't think it was led through even one. So Granger has been banned in all 4 games at this point, I would say. I might be wrong on my stats, don't quote me on it.
Your team is picking.
And we have Alpha being picked up for SKYZONE as the jungler for Catalyst. Oh, this is new. Julian, they're hovering over it. Haven't picked it up. Okay, they're picking up a reboot. Now for the last 2 picks, Hyper Reborn going for their last pick here. They essentially need a marksman, right? So they're looking at UCHI's marksman. Who is it going to be? Taking their time, really thinking about it. Running out of time. I ends up picking up Claude. It is Claude, right? I think it's Claude. I think that was Claude that they did pick up as their essentially their marksman. So with that, we have the draft rounding up for game number 4 as these 2 teams battle it out. Hyper Reborn needs to win this to stay alive and fight for game number 5. XIPHOS Esports looking to close things out right here and right now in this best of 5 series between the 2 teams. The score stands as 2-1 in favor of XIPHOS Esports. Catalyst and Maximum Esports coming in from behind. Oh yeah, we did not see the last pick coming out from Catalyst Esports.
Football and games, 2 of my favorites.
Oh, Bruno is the last pick for Black Cat as their marksman. So Claude versus Bruno on that bottom lane. Yeah, see, thank God these skins don't apply before. It's been really hard to figure out who these legends are as we go into, we'll be starting game number 4 in this grand finals as both teams fight it out for a chance to represent Sri Lanka in the ISF World Championship qualifiers and have that ultimate chance of representing the country on the main stage, which is going to be in Riyadh for the finals. And again, as we do wait for the match to start up, a massive shout out to the Sri Lanka Esports Association alongside our strategic partner Gamer.LK, celebrating their 18th birthday this year, having done tournaments for all of us and building the community to what it is today, with so many titles, so many platforms that our gamers have been able to come together, whether it is mobile, console, or PC. We now even have VR games happening at tournaments too. Absolutely insane to see as to how far the community has come. But here we go, game number 4. With Hyper Reborn on the verge of being knocked out and Catalyst Esports on the verge of a win and a chance to represent the country. Starting things off slow. Bottom lane though, as I say that, Catalyst looking to put pressure. UCHI, one hit away. Can he find the kill? And yes, it is going to be ZEYROX. And he survives. There is no way he survives that. They do end up losing one for the tower hit. And that was TNC who went down, the roamer. And ZEYROX also ends up dying to the tower by the looks of it. I think, yeah, he died to the tower. I don't think he gave away a kill there. So a little bit of aggression, a little bit of fighting early on. Catalyst again looking to put pressure very early on. Bottom, Black Cat needs to be careful. Bruno is getting sandwiched there by 4 players. Dove under the tower and they will find that kill. Dagger is going to be the one who claims that kill as the first turtle spawns. Catalyst is going to be in position with the rest of the team from Hyper Reborn, trying to close in on this. We have taunted up. DEADZONE might be in a little bit of trouble here. Needs to be careful. NIKI doing a lot of damage as now Reboot joins the fight as well as TNC coming in. Turtle falling down low. Wants to try and fight this. Knockback up. Needs to be careful. NIKI in a lot of trouble. Falling down low. Still keeping himself alive. DEADZONE jumping back in. Looking for this kill onto NIKI. NIKI still surviving on a sliver of HP. And DEADZONE will end up falling. Getting a little bit overzealous. And Reboot is the one to claim that kill. Turtle still under pressure here. Back up to full HP. TNC jumping back in, keeping the distance. In the meantime, on the back line, we do see UCHI jumping in. UCHI falling down low. NIKI will be able to claim a kill. SKYZONE goes on. ZEYROX goes down and Hyper Reborn ramping up. Finds the double kill. And Catalyst is in all sorts of trouble. And Hyper Reborn has come to play by the looks of it. They do get a written kill. DEADZONE is the one to claim this as he puts pressure onto Venom as well, but there is support coming in from Reboot from the side and DEADZONE spots this out and backs off. But a very decent early start for Hyper Reborn as they claim that first turtle and is up 4 kills on the enemy. Reboot staying in the bushes, the wall, stopping DEADZONE. DEADZONE is going to be in a little bit of trouble. There is no flash out, gets into the safety of the tower, keeping himself alive and heals back up to full HP. They're trying to sandwich this bottom lane. UCHI needs to be a little bit careful. He has a vague idea that this is happening, right? Like, look at where he's playing. His spidey senses were tingling. He's playing so far back. Next turtle up in 30. DEADZONE putting a little bit of pressure on the top lane towards Venom. They won't try and fight this as the turtle does spawn. They need to be careful of the bush here. The CC is going to be good enough as NIKI jumps in. They immediately derail ZEYROX and they're looking for more. Might end up getting a return kill onto SKYZONE. SKYZONE still surviving, falling down low. He will end up falling, but Reboot manages to get a kill. In the meantime, Black Cat joins the fight as well, ends up getting a kill and surviving, but this opens up the turtle, and again Hyper Reborn coming out on top in these engagements and claims the second turtle for themselves as well. Yikes. We might see a game 5, guys. Might essentially end up seeing game number 5 here. Let's see whether it is the case, because right now Catalyst is on the back foot, 3k network deficit. Third turtle spawning in 80 seconds. SKYZONE also getting pressured out of his own jungle, and now DEADZONE is getting clumped up. Sandwich under the tier 1 tower, might end up falling, but does get quite a bit of damage done, and he will get out in the end to the safety of his tier 2 turret. But that's the first turret claimed by Hyper Reborn, but a return turret is going to be claimed by Black Cat on the top lane. Looking for this mid push. Oh, a lovely toss back. NIKI takes a couple of tower hits as well. SKYZONE needs to be careful, gets CC'd up, falling down low, will end up falling. Reboot is going to be the one to claim that kill. Now in the middle of 2 towers, UCHI will get back on a sliver of HP, but no, ends up dying. Ends up dying to ZEYROX. Got a bit too greedy in the end. And they will end up losing another turret bottom for that. They're looking to dive in onto the mid lane, will find one kill. On TNC, they will find, not going to find another, but they will end up getting a turret. In the meantime, Black Cat gets a kill as well onto NIKI. Turtle up in 3 seconds, so everyone has to respawn back up and come here. DEADZONE's keeping the space in, looking for these players who are going to be rotating in. They have started out on the turtle, waiting for everyone to come in here. DEADZONE gets spotted out by Venom. Venom doing a decent amount of damage. They have started on this turtle. Where is the support coming in? They don't have everyone from Hyper Reborn, but they are going to start this fight. TNC goes back in. The jump in from NIKI is not going to be good enough. The ultimate is not on point, but this is just for spacing, and in the end, Reboot is going to be able to claim that, and he's on a monster kill as he is able to bring down DEADZONE, and now they are absolutely on the back foot on the side of Catalyst Esports, down 7 kills, and they're looking to die yet again. They will end up finding a kill onto NIKI. They're looking for more. Can TNC find any sort of knock-up? He gets pushed back as the dragon falls. Venom gets CC'd up. They'll back off. Rough start for Catalyst Esports. If they are looking to close this up, Hyper Reborn looks to be in control of this game. Moving as 4, moving as 5 towards DEADZONE on the top lane, who has been having a rough game. Getting dove on constantly. Oh, nice toss back up. NIKI might be in a little bit of trouble. Will end up falling. No, survives. There is no way. NIKI survives. SKYZONE and DEADZONE both haven't been having a good game so far. Reboot is 6-0-3. The jungler is having the time of his life. NIKI in the meantime in the mid lane. They're looking to go on TNC. TNC, the CC is good enough. NIKI falling down low, will back off as the first Lord is spawning in 5 seconds. In the meantime, top turret has been taken out by Reboot here. Lord has spawned. They're looking for a fight here as the jungler is on the top lane. Will they be able to find a kill? As NIKI falls down low, they will find one. Black Cat is going to be the one to claim that kill. In the meantime, SKYZONE is going to be able to flash out, but so much of damage been done. In the meantime, UCHI will be able to claim that kill on TNC. They're looking to pressure as the Lord gets opened up now. With TNC, the only one dying, and NIKI on the other side. So it's a 4v4 for the fight towards Lord. They will wait for the reset here by the looks of it. DEADZONE taking a little bit of chip damage. UCHI taking so much of damage, will be forced to back off. And Flash Out is immediately going to recall so that he can get back into the fight near Lord. Oh, DEADZONE needs to be careful. Dashes out. Oh no, DEADZONE is in a whole lot of trouble. Will be able to flash out. But the control is going to be there. Holy moly, NIKI is going to be the one to fall. In the meantime, on the backline, DEADZONE will find another kill. UCHI will find one kill, but Black Cat with a double kill. SKYZONE is the one to fall. They're looking for more. DEADZONE needs to be careful. A lot of damage been done by Dagger. And that's numbers advantage as they go into the first Lord. They will be able to claim this quite easily. Reboot looking to jump in though. DEADZONE looking for the spacing here, keeping him away. They are going to be able to claim this Lord as he falls low. Reboot is going to be able to dash out, and they will find the first Lord. So a comeback from Catalyst. They have brought down the goal deficit completely, almost completely. It's around 500 goal lead now in favor of Hyper Reborn. Just a few mistakes here and there. A missed ultimate, I feel like, from NIKI there. Black Cat has been having a really decent game. He is 5-1-4. Reboot is the only player yet to die so far. Lord spawned on the top side of the map, so they are looking to pressure this mid turret. There is no creep wave, so looking to invade the jungle. Bottom turret in the meantime in jeopardy, and they will claim the top turret as well. The Lord claims it. Looking to fight on the bot side as well as the mid turret is still up, so they are going to look for this. Lord still oh my god, mid lane when NIKI is not there. They are taking this fight. They will find the kill onto Venom. They're looking for more. NIKI falling down low. NIKI gets taken out by ZEYROX as well. Gamer Esports is overloading right now, looking for Reboot as well. Reboot still surviving, and now DEADZONE is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Not going to chase that down. But the comeback from Catalyst has been insane in this game number 2. They claimed 3 turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets actually with that one Lord. Massive comeback, and they take the lead. And they claim the top turret as well. That's 5 turrets that they claimed with one Lord. What an insane comeback from Catalyst. And now very much in control of this game. They might find a kill here onto UCHI. UCHI in a little bit of trouble. DEADZONE gets CC'd up. He is falling down low. Will end up falling by the looks of it. Yeah, he is going to end up falling as NIKI ults in, and Dagger is going to be the one to claim that kill. So he's on a killing spree right now. 5-1-10. NIKI jumps back in. Needs to be careful. Gets CC'd up. Falling down low. Will survive at least for the time being. They're looking for TNC. TNC is going to be the next one to fall, most probably, yes. ZEYROX in the meantime will find the kill on to NIKI. Dagger will find one, but UCHI in the meantime will find the kill on to the jungler. That's SKYZONE going down, so numbers advantage or kill advantage yet again going in favor of Hyper Reborn. As the next Lord is spawning in 5 seconds, so they want to reset. TNC is down for 30. SKYZONE is down for 30 as well. Can they stop the Lord is going to be the question. as they are going to try and delay as much as possible, but Lord is going to be worked on by Hyper Reborn. I don't think they can delay this long enough. DEADZONE is trying to delay. Lord falling down low will get claimed at some point. DEADZONE still alive here, buying enough time, and they might even be able to steal this, but no, NIKI ult is in. UCHI is going to be the one to claim, and there is a shutdown onto Dagger as Black Cat claims that kill. NIKI is now going to have to be running away, but Lord has been claimed at least. But the top lane is constantly pushing in. So Lord is going to be spawned on that mid lane. Meanwhile, mid, we have an engagement breaking out. NIKI falling down low. We have a jump in. NIKI falling down so low. So is Venom. Lord, in the meantime, he's going to get laid into by the rest of the team right out of the base. So Lord not really getting anything done for Hyper Reborn. And they're going to be happy with this. I mean, Catalyst Esports had to give away Lord, but it didn't get they didn't get anything done with it. So Catalyst Esports are going to be very happy with this. Oh, good God. SKYZONE, NIKI ults in. Just gets out of dodge. Things have stabilized a little bit. There is barely any net worth between the two teams. Just a 200 goal lead for Catalyst Esports right now. Both teams are either looking for a pick or they're just going to wait for Lord. Next Lord, 1 minute left. DEADZONE needs to be careful. Going to defend that top side. Reboot is going to wait around the area. It's now going to back off. Mid lane. $50 seconds. DEADZONE might get sandwiched here. He needs to be careful if he face checks this bush. As an idea, this is happening. NIKI looking to jump in, get stunned up. DEADZONE. Lord, 20 seconds. And the goal swing has gone towards Hyper Reborn. They have been farming more effectively by the looks of it. TNC is going to just sit inside the bush. The Lord has spawned now. This is where the fight is going to be next. Lord is going to be crucial for Hyper Reborn to stay alive. And this is the evolved Lord as well. Oh my God, that damage. So, Catalyst is going to start on the Lord. And rest of Hyper Reborn is not in a position to engage here. I mean, they're quite low on HP. They're waiting to heal back up. And there's really good spacing being done by the rest of Catalyst Esports. So, they might have to give away this Lord. But no, they're going to back off from it. SKYZONE needs to be careful, taking quite a bit of damage. They will defend that bottom side. Reboot in a little bit of trouble here. And they will find that kill. That's a huge kill to find. But in the meantime, TNC will go down. He was keeping the rest of them at bay. But Lord now gets open with the jungler dying. SKYZONE is free to take this Lord. They're looking for kills here. DEADZONE needs to be careful. They're looking for a fight here. Good ultimate coming out from NIKI. The stun is going to be good enough. The CC is good enough as they find Black Cat, a massive kill. And SKYZONE will find the Lord at least. Venom needs to be careful. They will be able to back off. They might find the kill onto NIKI. NIKI manages to dash out at least for the time being. In the meantime, DEADZONE taking quite a bit of damage. Will end up falling to Dagger, who's going to be on a killing spree. So Lord has been spawned on the top side. They need to reset, wait for the rest of the team to come back up before they try to engage here. Lord with like 30,000 HP is going to get taken out. So what the Lord did was it bought Catalyst enough time because they were down on numbers. They lost a few too many during that fight. So the Lord bought them enough time to come back up. He might be in for a long game here. 20 minutes in. Could be anyone's game yet still. Reboot getting pressured just a bit. Oh, jump in. Needs to be careful. TNC. They might find NIKI here though. NIKI is left alone. He will be able to dash out.
Blue team hero has been slain.
In the meantime, there is a solo kill. Black Cat is able to kill UCHI, and that's 50 seconds on the ground. This should be a free Lord for Catalyst. They want to shove in the top wave hard because then Hyper Reborn is forced to react to that. And now this is going to open up a free Lord for Catalyst Esports. There is a free Lord. There is nothing that they can really do. In the meantime, there is a fight ensuing here. NIKI needs to be careful. They might want to put the Lord on the top lane and maybe bottom lane is quite low. Okay, so they did exactly that. They put it on the top lane, forces the enemy team to react to this. This opens up the bottom turret, which is essentially on no HP at all. But we might have a kill onto SKYZONE, who gets caught out in the middle of 5 heroes and will end up dying here. That's not ideal. Because now numbers advantage, quite a bit of damage. They will claim that mid turret. Catalyst looking to finish things off with the Lord itself. They don't care if their numbers down. Looking to try and finish this off. They might find Reboot here, still surviving. NIKI ends up falling. Black Cat finds another kill. They're looking for more as Venom joins into the fight, taking so much of damage, but the Nexus is in trouble here. They will find another onto Venom as well, and now down to the last 2 players trying to defend this. This might be all over, and we do have our champions here. Catalyst Esports, after dropping 1 game, will close it out very convincingly in game number 4. I thought it might go the distance the way that Hyper Reborn did start that game number 4, but Catalyst Esports, with a very solid comeback in that mid-game, was able to close out the grand finals, winning it out 3-1. A massive shout out to both the teams for an entertaining grand finals. But with that, we do come to the conclusion of the grand finals of Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifiers Mobile Legends Grand Finals, with Team Catalyst from XIPHOS taking it home in 3-1 fashion. Having said that, it's going to be me, Charles, signing off. Thank you so much for joining in on the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until I do see you all again tomorrow with the eFootball Finals, which is going to be another best of 5 series. Hope you guys have a lovely week ahead as we head on into Wednesday. Catch you guys tomorrow. See you guys. Good night.